Honorable Chair, fellow delegates and distinguished guests, welcome to the second day of the Regional Roundtable on Sustainable Finance for Africa and the Middle East, hosted by the UNEP FI member RepRisk. The climate change crisis is becoming the biggest challenge facing humanity. Zoonotic diseases like COVID-19 are emerging, and global environmental threats are becoming more frequent than ever. What this does is accelerate more and more the need to adopt and implement the Sustainable Development Goals to ensure a higher resilience to safeguard the most vulnerable regions. Today, we'll shed light on the opportunities of a green recovery whilst transitioning to a low-carbon, inclusive and sustainable future in Africa and the Middle East through highlighting the important role of financial institutions in shaping ambitious, responsible, and sustainable strategies to proactively address these challenges. The discussion also today will extend to include achieving net zero, climate risks and developments for finance institutions, and financial inclusion and risk protection. Efforts towards this already started within UNEP FI and its members, where back in April of this year, UNEP FI and 43 of the world's leading banks successfully launched the UN-convened Net Zero Banking Alliance, and now 7 insurers are working on launching the Net Zero Insurers Alliance later this year. UNEP FI, along with its member banks, also launched the Financial Inclusion and Financial Health Target, setting guidance for banks to help them in their efforts to set targets for financial inclusion and financial health. These efforts come in line with the United Nations Environment Programme mandate, aiming to facilitate actions that support the Paris Agreement and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. UNEP FI works together with its member institutions to set industry standards and thematic work to help achieve these ambitious goals and effectively contribute to the global agenda. We are confident that this call for action and similar efforts will pave the way for the finance industry, for policymakers, and regulatory bodies to show leadership in changing the financial system to become more sustainable, as sustainable finance is not a luxury, but rather it will become a necessity within our lifetime. Distinguished guests, I thank you for taking part and for sharing experiences and knowledge in such a significant roundtable, and I wish you a beneficial and successful event.